Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope all of you are well, fine, safe inside your homes. So, today we are going to start with chapter 7 in history, that is Ashoka, the emperor who gave up war. You must be wondering why we have jumped to chapter number 7 in history, because as I have mentioned earlier, also, we are not going to take all the chapters of history in the final exam. We are going to cover only few important chapters, and one of them is this one, that is Ashoka, the emperor who gave up war. So now we are going to talk about Ashoka the Great. So before we begin with this chapter, let us first remember some keywords which will help you to understand the chapter better. That is kingdom. So what is a kingdom? It's a territory ruled by a king or a queen. Empire. What is empire? It is a group of companies ruled by a single monarch, that is by a single king. Then we have dynasty. What is dynasty? It is a line of hereditary rules in a country. So far we have started 3 hard words, that is kingdom, empire and dynasty. Kingdom, here we understand that is territory ruled by a king or a queen. That is what is kingdom. Empire, it is a group of countries where it is ruled by a single monarch, that is by a single king. Then we have dynasty, which means a line of hereditary rulers in the country, where if I am today the queen, then my daughter or my next generation which will be coming will be in the line of rulers, that is in the line of dynasty. Now let us have some background information about the Ashoka. So Ashoka belongs to the Mauryan dynasty. It is very important to remember Ashoka belongs to Mauryan dynasty. He is the 3rd king of the Mauryan dynasty. Now some timeline on King Ashoka. The picture might not be that clear, but I will speak it so it's clear to you. So 300 BC, that is Ashoka Maurya was born. Then in 284 he got married. 272 his reign begins. Then Ashoka succeeded the throne in 273. Then and at last 232 he died. So this is what a timeline. You don't need to remember this. This is just for the information, for the understanding purpose, that this is the timeline when he was born and so on. Next we have his Mauryan dynasty. So Maurya dynasty. So Chandragupta Maurya, he was the founder and grandfather of King Ashoka. Then we had Bindusara, 2nd king and father of Ashoka. And then we have Ashoka the emperor, who is the 3rd king. As I mentioned earlier, Ashoka the emperor is the 3rd king of the Maurya dynasty. It was founded by grandfather of Ashoka, that is Chandragupta Maurya. Then we had Bindusara, and then we have Ashoka, that is the 3rd king of the Maurya dynasty. Now let us study something about Chandragupta Maurya. So Chandragupta Maurya, he is the one who founded Mauryan dynasty in 322 BC. He gained power very shortly after the Alexander's death. So after the death of Alexander, he had gained all the power. He was crowned king at Takshashila, that is Taxila, Takshila, and he had capital at Pataliputra, that's the name of the place, and his minister Chanakya wrote Arthashastra. That is again very important. His minister Chanakya. So who wrote Arthashastra? That can be asked. So that is Chanakya wrote Arthashastra. So that was it for today. That is, we have covered who was the great King Ashoka. He was the 3rd king. So before him there were 2 other kings, that is the founder, who is the Chandragupta Maurya, and his son, that is Bindusara, and then we have Ashoka the 3rd king. So that was all in today. I hope you have understood it better. Thank you and have a nice day.